with what's his name, Sir Rodwick, and his the other knight who doesn't say much, Sir Fenwin, exactly. Yeah. What else happened?
I think we started
Not much
drinking.
actually. Yeah. Went to a tavern. Uh, you spent the money. Light stole. Some of the money Light stole. Uh, you went together on the ship with Sir Rodwick and Sir Fenwin back to Groundskeep, and we ended this session when you arrived at the port of Groundskeep in the afternoon, I think. Oh, or was it in the morning? I can't remember.
Argard 3 arrived.
Huh? I got 3 arrived. Okay. Vulpus, did you change your Discord name? I can't hear you. Sabas.
Yes, he changed his Discord name.
Vulpus, fun. I don't know. I can live with both. But
I can't change this weird.
anyway, as you can see on the screen, as you can see on this
I might
map,
be retarded,
it's actually
so
quite
I can't
big.
remember
It's
who
about
you
a
are from your
square mile
nickname. So, but
in
hi, how are you?
area. And you guys, right? I know there are no names, but I guess you wouldn't know that much about it. Light would know some part of it. Anyway, you arrived here at, oh, basically, this is a port. This is the west port, and this is the east port. You arrived.
Wait,
at
where
the,
are we?
At the west port. You are here.
No, but which zone?
West.
The west port.
We're in Groundskeep.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, Light would know that. You others probably wouldn't know. There are like 2 walls in Groundskeep. You have the outer wall.
And you have the peasant wall.
And for you, Light, just to know, I mean, I don't have a, how can I, whatever. Basically, this area here, or from a wealth perspective, let's go from lowest to highest. Around here is more of the, a bit lower actually. Around here is more of like the very poor area, like slums. You have a lower class area still without the inner wall, and that's basically the lower and the slums. That's where Lion actually knows, like the city knows the city, well, like your back pocket, or what's it called? Yeah. You know that. Yeah. Then a lot of that is, well, depending on how you look at it. Here's mostly guild stuff. You have here the market.
Oh right, I should probably pay attention to
a lot of residential area, and this
Jesus
part
Christ.
over here, this island, that's like well,
I'm already lost, and we barely entered this city.
This is a part where Light never went actually. This is like for the high society, more like nobility, very rich merchants, also to some degree church. Yeah, as I said, I didn't finish the map yet. Anyway, that much about the crash course. Enough about dumb. Yeah, rich bitches, exactly. With the cathedral, the big cathedral of Groundskeep and the castle.
See, I don't really
Where
care
the
about
king
all
resides.
this. What I do want
Yes,
to
you don't.
What I do want to know is where is that dude?
Where the okay, let's make basically what's the to-do list for Groundskeep? Well, first of all, you are still with Sir Roderick and Sir Fenwin, and one of your first. And Sir Roderick offered that he will talk to the council about, well, your case, to re-roll that or to see what the fuck is going on.
Let's see, it's
That's a
9
thing.
a.m. there.
Then
so...
we have X-Guitar.
No, wait, not 9.
That as a
It's
I said
11
you want
a.m., so
to
I think
have
so.
your
Yeah.
X-Guitar, and yeah, don't worry about it. What else was it? Oh yeah, there is also the freaking someone wanted to fucking kill you. No,
Oh yeah,
kidnap
but
you.
that's just a
Kidnap.
side effect. We don't worry about that.
It's sad that he's right.
And that's also something that's going on here because you have to meet them up in the, what was it, Tipsy Troll?
Well,
Or
yeah,
basically
but
that was usually where the other guy would have needed to meet
Yeah.
up. You could follow that.
but Argard,
What else was
Argard.
yeah.
We just kill them. That's what we do. We go in, we
Murder
mess it
hobos
up,
with
we
a-
murder everything, we leave, and then we get accused of murder again.
We are murder hobos with a reason.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's sad that this is actually.
After coming to, well, basically when you went to the ship, how should I say? When you arrived at the port, it's a very busy port. There's a lot of wares going around. It's still in the afternoon. It's still busy. You can see buildings as far as the eye reaches. In the very distance, you can some higher buildings. Most buildings are 1 or 2 floors high. And so Rodwick turns to you and says, what was his voice again? He was more the pompous guy, no, the boastful. And he says, so my friends, I am set to depart for now, but don't worry. I am sure I will report, how do you say? After I reported back, look directly into your matter. And I am sure that until tomorrow morning, I will have some answers, or at least some way to help you. My friend Sir Fenwin, until then, will stay with you. I mean, after all, to my, what would you say? To my regret, you are still wanted for your crimes, or no? No. What would be the
Still
right
prisoner.
word?
Under
Not cleared of your crimes.
under suspicion.
Yeah. So please refrain from trying to, go your own way until this matter is resolved.
Hey guys, you know what would be funny now?
Invisibility, right?
Anyway, and
Argard, can I assume that we had a long rest on the boat?
Argard is speaking, but we can't hear him.
I'm sorry. What did you not hear?
You are talking.
The last sentence you said.
Okay, this is better. What was the last sentence you heard?
Not going your own way.
That with the shouldn't go in our own way. Then we said like, what would be funny? Invisibility, right? And
Oh, yeah.
then
No. Yeah, you shouldn't. No, that's basically right. And he goes, and Sir Roderick goes away. Sir Fenwin does not doesn't say what, he just nods. And yeah, there you are at the port in the afternoon. The sun is out. The weather's clear. It is what do we have? Autumn? Yeah, we have autumn. It's a warm. I mean, it it's a warm October day. Oh my god.
Can I assume that we had a full long rest on the boat?
Yes, you certainly had a long rest. I mean, you did have a long rest actually in the tavern before you even, uh, if I remember correctly, you got maybe a little bit drunk. You stepped at the tavern. You woke up. You boarded the boat. It took you not even a whole day to
Yeah,
get
I was
here.
still damaged from the fight with the giants, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, there was a long
By the
rest in the
way,
tavern.
can you
slept in
add
the
Velvet's
hay.
character under the PC list again?
Is he not?
No, it's just us three.
Oh no,
I'm not a
actually,
player. I'm
no.
secretly a god.
Just the other guys can see you. I think that's the
Yeah.
only problem here. And it can be editing controlled now in players journal or players.
Yep.
Save changes.
Yes, now it works.
I'm
There
a
you
god.
go. Duron Goldforge. Yes, you are
Clerics
also
don't say
currently
that they're
with
gods,
them.
Velvet. You're a heretic.
What? What?
Yeah.
Whatever. Then.
You're
Middle
saying
class
you are a
especially
god. You are a
here would be
cleric.
also-
Clerics don't say that they're gods.
Oh no! I wasn't saying that in character.
Heretic!
And also most guilds are in this middle area here. So in case, basically that would be also where the representatives of, or how should I say this?
I want to find the dwarves.
Yeah, that would, well, depends
Work
what
and
dwarf,
wait.
but the other artisans, that would be around
Artisans,
here
yeah.
more. Anyway,
So guess me and the dwarf have the same idea.
oh yeah, fair enough. You actually, that's actually where you both can go. That's true. As far as control, I mean, there are city guards, especially at the port area. They look a bit better equipped, but also than the ones you saw at what's the other name, Westport. But yeah, there are a lot of them, and yeah. Yeah, I don't actually. I okay. What was that right there? I mean, then I guess you could head to the guild area. To the.
Do we know where the tipsy troll is?
No. I mean, how would you know?
We're gonna find out.
Does Lyot know is more of the question, right?
Most likely not if it's in the middle class, like I don't know it.
Yeah.
The tipsy troll was that thing where the bandits that kidnapped us were supposed to go. So I'm more likely assuming it's lower or slum.
That's a good assumption, actually. But there are a lot of those terror. Well, there are more than 100, even in the whole city, or maybe.
Oh
so I'm
god,
not
we're in
sure
Ireland.
if Lyot would know it. Huh?
We're in Ireland.
Basically, I would say Lyot doesn't know the tipsy troll per se, but in theory, Lyot would probably know someone who knows. Let's say it like that. You would know to ask.
I will just go looking for it while you do your axe stuff.
You could
and then I find it. We can just meet up again in a few hours here at the port.
I have a better idea. Fucking scatter! Run! Leave the guards
God
behind
damn.
you! Freedom!
Did we have personal guards? Or do they...
You do actually are accompanied by Sir Fenwin, not Sir Rodwick. So the
But only by one
island
person, right?
Yes, you are accompanied by one person.
Fucking scatter!
God damn it!
They can't stalk us all!
I want to secure.
What?
I want to secure lodging for myself.
As well respect this clanker of among outsiders.
And possibly my compatriots.
Leave the room and born in any place where shield, wealth, and gold is stored. You certainly would be able to get like a tavern near here, like in the middle class area, where basically there would be a dwarven district in the Arcana, the guild area, and they would basically
segregation.
Oh, come on.
I bet it's the dwarves that segregated themselves, though. The buildings are also small.
Oh, we're better than the others. They would probably be like, Duran, you're, aren't you the second cousin of blah. Anyway.
In before all the buildings are made for 5 feet tall people.
Do you actually try to split up?
I'm just joking.
No.
Okay. So are you headed to the guild area?
Yeah.
Yes.
My friends,
Is
now that
there
we have...
anywhere where I can buy a cape? Because
what?
I don't want to be recognized by some people.
Why do you
The
want
reason...
a cake?
A cape.
Oh, cape. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Don't want to be recognized
The
by
cake is a
some
lie.
people.
Yeah, because I fled the city for a reason, though.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm not. Did you actually write that in backstory? But okay, we can.
I wrote that I had to flee,
but not as in you are wanted by like what's it called?
I'm not wanted by.
Sorry.
I'm not wanted, but if someone recognizes me that searched for me beforehand, then I'm likely more educated right now because I sold half the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something. Fair enough, but in your to your advantage, you look not very unique. Let's say it like this.
You look bland as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really. So
yeah, but that's in my personal description.
But fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you could do. As you would walk more south, you would come across the market, and even though some of those, basically huge area, a lot of people talking, and what's the name? I can't remember. Haggling, trading, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You would probably also get a cape, or what did you want? A rope?
A cape.
Yeah.
Just something to a little bit disguise myself.
Sure, there's probably also other stuff you guys can look around, but mostly this is food and also a bit higher food. You are actually more accustomed to the how would I say it? Let's keep it at that. You also have been to this marketplace before. I mean, sure enough, you do find someone who's selling ropes. They don't look completely. How would I say? They don't look. They look fine. Whatever. You're not that poor anymore, so this is this is his price range that you could something that you can actually get now without stealing it. So let's say.
Just steal it.
Yeah, fuck
Not
it.
worth
Anyway, just steal it anyway.
No. These are good middle class people. I don't need to steal from them.
Cape is not
Tell
really
that to the
ward,
lower
right?
class people.
Is cloak the better ward for it?
Probably. With a hood, I would make it a cloak. A cape is just like something flattering behind you.
Yeah.
A cloak would also include a cap, and you could
The
like
hoodie,
wrap
yeah.
it around you.
Cape
like,
is shoulders down, cloak is head.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just get one of those long coats from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, exactly.
But exactly that one in bright white. Exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, you go to one of the stands. The guy looks at you a bit suspiciously, like he's checking if you actually. He's keeping an eye of you on you, like you want to steal something, but he ignores you for now. When you walk up to the stand.
Yeah. I just buy a brown cloak.
Okay. He looks at you a bit surprised and then says 2 gold.
That's fine.
Okay. You have 2 gold, you get 2 cloak. Let's continue. You head further down south. Now it's not as bustling, but there's still a lot of carriages going around. You have bigger streets, cobblestone, some horse carriages going around. Yeah. And basically the main street, what would that be? Yeah, I guess this one. When you head that down, there are a lot of, to the left and right of it, different, well, basically there's not much stuff written all over the place, but you have signs that show an anvil, that show scissors, and there are different, well, professions here. Do you just walk around randomly or I mean,
Song, from whom do you receive that letter again?
It was from the apprentice of a guy named Giovanni Faristradi.
The apprentice? No, you don't know that.
I assume it's a
The
apprentice.
main letter is from Giovanni Faristradi, that's true. Master luthier in plucked, strummed, and bowed instruments.
Should we look for him?
Well, the person that wrote the note on the back of the letter did not, what does it say again? He did not want to be known to have written said note on the back. So if we find him, we must not tell the main store dude that this man wrote the note.
Duran has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
No fucking clue. I'm just looking for the dwarves.
Fair enough, yeah. Do you, I don't know, tell him or ask him? I don't know.
I tell him because I think he finds it beautiful. He wants to build stuff too, so maybe, yeah.
I mean, let me think. The others do know about the letter, right, Asa?
I don't think I kept it secret, no?
No, you. Well, maybe I'm not sure if they have seen the letter per se, but you basically told them the situation, I think.
Yeah. At the very least.
Yeah, at the very least. And yeah, okay. So how do you go about to find that Giovanni Baristradi, and do you actually talk to Duran at all? Or do you basically say goodbye?
Goodbye, we're running off on our own.
Goodbye.
And that's the end of Duran's adventure. No.
Time to make a new character. Yay!
We just, in character, discussed the note. If he has a question, he can ask, right?
Fair enough.
Does he ask?
Duran, would
Based on his silence, I assume not.
about something about finding Lucier or Giovanni.
Do I know this guy?
Would you
Have I ever heard of him?
I mean, it's not specific. I don't think you would consider this guy one of your colleagues, or even though we both are.
I mean, he's Italian.
What? Yeah.
Giovanni
Damn
Baristradi.
it!
It's actually a name that sounds more less than it came from Emanon and more than it came from what's it called? I can't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Anonymous?
Yeah, no, not actually anonymous. A place, a Kalpa.
Fucking.
A what?
The other very big continent on the
The
other
big
side.
continent, not the south continent.
Not the south continent Assa's from, but the
East.
southeast continent. Whatever.
So we're in America, and this from Europe. Okay.
Yeah, you are
basically,
in England.
comparably, yes.
Minona is basically something like Australia, I guess. And
What? No, it's
Cuba.
Brazil.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's just South America.
Fair
Yeah, it's
enough.
Brazil.
Hey, at least I'm from Argentina.
You're Brazilian, NASA.
Oh shit,
There
how
is
much
no
is a
medicine.
Brazilian?
Who is a
Whatever.
Brazilian?
No, how
It's not-
much?
It's not that easy to. Whatever.
We're just fucking.
Anyway, would you know this guy? I don't know history or what did it even be? How do you check if someone knows about another guy?
Man, if only we had Pathfinder where there was a street type. There was some street knowledge skill.
Oh, cool.
There's also
Interesting.
Society
Yeah, I think that's the one that I meant.
in second edition. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually think you would know. You're not much of a music type, I guess.
No.
And it's not really your craft. And even though would be in this.
Oh, yeah, I
same
had work to do.
area,
Fuck.
yeah. I don't think you have heard of this guy. Anyway.
I'll just accompany them while I look around at the city, because I'm fucking lost.
What
Yes,
you
my title for the stream was apt.
Or is it Lost in the City?
I'm so lost.
Oh my god.
I think Lost
Oh
in the
my
City
God.
would have been perfect because whatever.
Did you just... Felfed! No, wait.
Huh?
It was actually Felfed.
No more D&D for today.
What?
Why?
Why?
Hello?
I think it was a certain stupid joke.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. See?
It
Hajo is not that dense.
It happened.
At
I
first,
was
I
more
thought you
meaning-
kicked him from voice.
Oh no, I left.
I was more specifically thinking that I was lost because I completely forgot what the fuck we were doing in story. But, you know, I could make the pun, so I did.
Fair enough. Okay.
We're just gonna ask around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
We're just gonna ask around. I don't even know the name of my
also
contact.
in terms of demography, most. Oh, would that be the right word? Yeah, I guess. Leyland, Lyot, Duran, they all don't seem to stick out too much. I mean, as long as they don't look really in the eyes. And
bitch, I'm a giant cat.
Yes, you are a giant cat. You have
I am a
seen
dwarf
any tabaxi in the city yet so far. There are not many. And
I'm a dwarf in heavy armor, carrying a massive wheel.
Oh yeah, because you took the wheel back.
It's mine. I made it. I'm gonna sell it.
Still, you don't stick out too much. There are other dwarves there. You have seen even some tiefling, one or two dragonborn who are not actually, who are also not very common at all in Emanon, and yeah, and gnomes and whatever. They are different, and in comparison to every other place as I has been so far, with the maybe with the exception of Tynok, the people seem to be less surprised to see a giant muscly cat. Not giant, a big muscle cat walking through the city.
This one is feeling a new sort of emotion.
There's baby dragon.
Pain.
No. This one feels like not all the eyes
baby
are.
dragons.
What about baby dragons?
I just saw 2 of them walking around.
I guess at one point one of the city watch would also walk up to you. But before he can even say something, so Fenwin, who is basically just following silently next to you guys, would say to the guy, they are with me, and the city watch guy would be a bit confused first, but look a bit closer at the knight, would make a small bow with Sir and then walk away. Anyway. I don't know, would it be even allowed to carry open weapons in the city?
Just try and fucking stop me.
Also in terms of Felfit, because he's the only one who doesn't need to be with Sir Fenwin. You do have a
It's
weapon.
America. We're allowed to carry weapons everywhere.
Yeah. This is America.
This is England.
America.
I'm gonna walk up to random person number 1 that I see on the street and ask him if he knows of that guy, Giovanni Varistradi. Do I have to crouch? By the way, how tall?
The first guy you speak to is actually a woman that's walking past carrying a basket, and when you try to talk to her, she just walks a bit faster and ignores you and goes away.
Isn't he like the guy with the second highest charisma in our group?
Fair enough. But he's also a giant cat.
I'm also a giant fucking cat.
I mean, you can.
As she walks past,
I will allow you for your second try to use persuasion or something.
As she just walks past, I'm just gonna do that following stare. And how rude!
Rude.
I would ask Sir Fenring if he knows.
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Okay, let this one try again. Next person.
Maybe you could give a concert, and then people would like you.
Next person.
You could also get some coin.
Persuasion check, right?
Cat in boots. Okay, next person. A guy in his mid-40s, bald head, looks up to you. First a bit scared, but yeah, you try to have lower your, how shall I say this? To not scare him with your voice, and he scratches his head. Giovanni Varistradi. Yeah, I think he's down. He says the street name, points in a direction. Uh, uh, Basically says, "Isn't he a guy who makes violence and stuff?" I think down that street there are a lot of more of those musician. How would you say that? More of those guys who specialize from, who go for music and art. Bunch of useless people.
Thank you
And,
very much,
and
good
he
sir.
And with that, he earned himself an axe in the face.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll give you a 10-meter head start before I throw an axe in your back. I won't say that last part, but I do say the thank you very much, good sir.
Okay.
And then I eat a javelin.
He makes some weird gesture that probably is, well, the equivalent to, I don't know how to say this. He makes a gesture that's probably something that's only around here. It's basically like similar to tipping your head. Let's say it like this.
Do I know what it means?
Yeah, I guess. Let's just say it's basically like tipping, tapping your ear and basically like hear you again or something like that. That's just a goodbye. Anyway.
Let's go in that direction.
Yeah. You come to a street. The houses here are a bit taller. They're 2 or 3 stories high. Often the ground floor, they always look like shops, or how would I say this? Not shops. Yeah, I guess to some degree shops. Anyway, there are a lot of signs inside. Most houses here seem to be decorated with ornaments or stuff drawn on it. All the signs outside have well drawn stuff or whatever. And
it looks like a place where artists live.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the stonework, because I'm a dwarf.
Okay. Well.
So let's see, history, and then you have to add a 3 more. So I rolled a 12.
History is gonna add W proficiency. I don't know. They don't look too much different than most houses in this area, like in terms of the stone. They seem to be newer than the houses you passed through before, where there were anvils and stuff. There's one house that has a different kind of stone, and there's a lot of ornaments and driven in the stone at the and the sign in front of that store is a hammer and an, what's it called, a pickle? No, not a pickle. A hammer
Sickle?
and
fucking communists!
Oh, it's not a communist.
It's our shop.
Used to marmor stuff. What's it called?
Chisel.
Chisel.
Yeah, chisel.
Yeah, hammer and chisel. That's that. Whatever. I don't think that's our. Anyway, one of the one of the more fancy signs actually out on a harp made out of metal, and it's, or no, it's more or less It's not really a harp. Its design is shaped like a harp.
It's a music instrument.
Yeah.
That one.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you walk in.
Okay, so I walk in. Then what?
Okay. And what? You see a small shop. There are some instruments like violin or what's it called?
Stringed instruments.
Yeah, stringed or bowed instruments around. There are two guys talking to each other. One of them with white hair, big glasses on it, and and a goatee, and the other, I don't know, a bit younger than the old person. Very fine clothes. I mean, the other guy also has fine clothes, but also to some degree work clothes. Like you see that there are very small tools that none of you, even Duran, has seen before that he needs for his trade. And yeah, and the other guy looks like more of a noble, whatever. And they talk to each other. He's giving him a harp, but actually without strings. Yeah. Anyway, and they both turn to you when the door opens, and the guy with the white hair and the glasses looks angry at you and and says, "I don't want any of your kind in this shop." No, how would you talk? Should I go full Italian? I don't want any of you guys in this shop.
Oh my gosh.
That's wonderful.
Can I bring the
Okay, he looks angry at you and who are you? Are you here to pick something for someone up? Please don't come in the shop directly. What? This is only for people who are lovers of the art of music.
I grab my bongos.
You're a bitch.
This one is a bard.
He raises one eyebrow. What you say you are?
This one is a bard.
He says, sure, and I am the current king. Can you please leave? And he looks to the customer. I am so sorry for this intrusion. Yeah. People nowadays, and it goes like that.
What a way to treat the customers.
And actually, the noble guy is looks at the guy with the white hair and says, Giovanni, I am very surprised that you treat your customers so different. He's smiling a little bit. Didn't you always say that the customer is king here? I mean, I should be flattered to know that myself gets such special treatment, but don't you want to at least hear what they have to say? And Giovanni looks very happy. No, how would we say? He looks friendly at the guy, but as soon as he cancels eye contact with this guy, he rolls his eyes and then says says to you, "What can I do for you?"
Before I want to talk something. I'm not with them. I want to cast before I talk. I want to cast like minor illusion.
What do you mean you're not with them? Sorry.
That's what I want to tell. But before that, I want to have with minor illusion a package in my hand, like a small cardboard package. If it's a delivery.
Like, are you in front of the shop?
I'm
like,
lost in the shop.
Wait, what?
I'm with Lost in the shop.
You are with Lost in the shop, okay?
Yeah.
And
I just want to tell him, with this package in my hand, I have a package for Giorgio. Giorgio? As you are clearly busy, can you tell me where he is that I can bring it to him?
He's literally standing in front of you.
No, that's Giovanni.
No, that's Giovanni.
Oh,
Giorgio's
Giovanni,
the other
right.
one.
I got confused
Because
with the names, my bad.
the letter is there and his name is on the letter, so I
Yeah,
figured we could ask him there.
He looks at you a bit confused. Are you sure it doesn't say Giovanni?
No,
I'm pretty sure, and I show him that it's Giorgio without letting him touch it.
I'm smart enough to go along with the flow.
You're not with me.
I'm in the shop. I am.
Yeah,
lost.
you're with me, but I'm not in. I pretend not to be with you.
Right, like that.
Because it wouldn't make sense to go in there and like, you are a customer and I'm just a delivery guy, but whatever.
Okay,
I'm not in, right?
Would this but I don't think all of you would even. I don't know. Do you want to go in? So far,
if I go in, I'll get.
Asa is in for sure. Light
really
is in for
angry.
sure. I don't know if Leyland or Duran is in.
I got insulted if I went in.
Leyland would wait outside, but still keep an eye on. Wait, would I be able to use
Keep an eye on the door in case the entire shop blows up.
Can I see, like, does he have glass windows?
Yeah, actually he does.
So I could be able to use this while I'm still outside on the song when he does shit. Or like, if any one of them does shit, I can use this, right?
Yes, because it
you have the
is.
ability to twist fate. Another creature you can see makes an attack roll.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. Keep in mind that Sir Fenwin is waiting outside with you, outside the door.
Is there a bench?
A bench?
Outside?
I don't necessarily think, no.
I'll sit on my wheel. I'll just place the wheel on and sit on it.
Yeah, just you can place the wheel on next to a wall and just sit.
No, it's in the middle of the room. Just sit on it.
Okay. Anyway, so basically, Asa came in, said he was a bard, and Lyot interrupted him by saying that he has a parcel for Giorgio.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the okay. After you said no, I'm pretty sure it's for Giorgio. Do me at this point deception to see if he. Yeah, but I don't think I will make it. You would have to roll.
Okay, but before you say okay.
Oh.
Okay, shit. This wouldn't even like matter if I put some D4 on there. Like, even with a D4, it would make a 10, so I'm not gonna use it.
It would have been an investigation from Giovanni to see anyway, initially.
Yeah. But it was more setting a skill check to see what.
Yeah.
So are you actually using your bent luck or not?
He was asking for the rules on it.
Tell if he, I mean, you would realize that he's trying to lie to you, Bunny, because you obviously don't have a parcel.
And does my
plot
got hijacked?
I would obviously realize that's illusion magic, but still.
Wait, is it illusion magic? I can't remember.
He cast.
Yes, it's illusion.
He cast
I am using minor illusion to have a parcel in my hand.
Minor illusion. So actually, the moment he would touch it, you will realize it's an illusion.
Yeah, but he said he would do it without letting him touch it.
Yeah, I know. What would he do?
He could try and touch it and succeed.
He would say to you, that is weird. Well, anyway, Joshua, that's my son. Or would he? Yeah. that is my son. You can give it to me. And he, holds his hand out.
Well, I'm in a pickle now. I was actually. Oh, what the fuck? I was actually requested to give it to him personally.
Okay, I will keep your deception 6 for now. And he would say, I don't think there's anything that he would keep secret from me. So, how do you say this? So I'm sure you can also give it to me. And, well, actually, try at this point now, goes to grab it, like not fast, but makes the gesture to just take it out of your hands.
Then just like, I'm sorry, I can't give it to you, and I will try to get permission to give it to you, and I go outside. So I just abandon the idea of doing it because I know I can't deceive.
He would shake his head and be like, this postal service nowadays, it's terrible. Anyway.
It didn't work.
But now we have some really nice information.
Yeah.
Sam.
Look at the giant, at the cat, at Asa again, at what's the name, Lost again, and say, well, that's the first time I had a tabaxi customer. What were you saying?
This one was saying that with such a treatment, this one will go find a different shop to visit. And I turn around and leave.
Oof.
After all, I got all the info that Lion also got.
He would, he would say, well, I don't think I will regret this decision. Farewell. And
is there candles in the shop?
Candles?
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't actually think there would be candles in a shop. No, actually.
How is it?
There is wax, like specifically to.
No, I'm asking, how is the shop lightened?
How is he lightened? It is afternoon and it is a bit dim in there, but they did not light candles.
So there's no open sources of fire?
No, there are no open sources of fire.
Shame.
I can give
or do you want me? Or do you want me to have the rich guy have actually a pipe?
Hey,
no.
any sort of flame, honestly.
I mean, I can also just cast a firebolt inside, but I don't think that would help.
That's magical fire. I can't fuck with magical fire.
Shit, you're right.
The rich guy. Okay, why not? The rich guy, so the other customer in there, has a little pipe in his hand.
No.
He was
but there's no flame in a pipe. It's just glowing.
Damn.
Non-magical flame smaller than 5 foot cube.
Nah, it's fair. It's fair enough. It would count as
cinders are still fire.
Well, what's the spell? Can you post it again?
It's pyrotechnics. He's gonna make a fire.
Can you post it again?
Smoke.
It's verbal and somatic.
This one thinks you will.
What are you
regret it?
trying to do?
Snaps and boom.
I'm gonna do the fireworks, always.
Well, you're kind of evil, so yeah.
Are you trying to hide that you're casting a spell?
He most definitely isn't.
Anyway, when
Flash! And I run away.
when you try to do that, actually, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Well, two things would actually happen. So, Fenwin, who would keep you guys in, well, who would look at you guys and realize you making some gestures. He doesn't know much about magic, let's say it like this, but anyway, he would he opens his eyes a bit wider and makes a few steps towards you, but that wouldn't be fast enough to reach you. But also, the other customer who was looking at you
Just so
would
happens.
put out his pipe before you can cast your spell.
That's not fair.
That's
No.
bullshit. I
No,
call
it's
bullshit.
not.
I call bullshit.
I would call less bullshit if you just said, "Oh, he's a caster and he casts counterspell." But putting out a pipe, you can't do it that fast.
How would you even notice that the semantic part that I'm doing is specifically for pyrotechnics?
Oh no.
When I'm doing it when I'm walking away.
No, he would.
Rules-wise, counterspell works. Because he saw you cast a spell.
Yes.
And doing incantations. The other option is just let acid have it. What can possibly go wrong?
No, I'm not gonna let
everything.
Don't worry. Okay, I will. Okay, then counterspell instead. That also works fine.
You know when counterspell is used, right? As the caster.
As a reaction?
No, as in I cast.
You lose your spell.
I get counterspelled. Then I know that I have been counterspelled, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That was not what this one had expected.
He actually does this with minimal. He actually, how would I say this?
It's basically.
He doesn't make a big deal out of it in that sense that he. How would I say this?
He basically.
And you know who did it.
Yeah,
whatever.
but.
Yeah.
I'm basically.
You realize that guy.
Basically, it's gonna be like that final scene in Endgame. I am inevitable. Wait a second, that's not what I expected. With the guy being Iron Man then. With his counterspell.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
So I'm also not gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, what the heck? I'm just gonna... That was not what was supposed to happen. And I just continue walking.
The Giovanni guy, so not the customer doesn't even make much of reaction after he did his, what's it, the verbal for counterspell, or is it just somatic? I think it's verbal only. After he does the counterspell, he basically just ignores you and then continues his talk with Giovanni.
It's only somatic.
It's yeah, just emotion.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he does the motion and not much more, and then continues talking with the guy like nothing happened. The Giovanni guy looks a bit confused between what just happened, but yeah, then concentrates on the talk again, something along the lines. Yes, and you are sure you don't want your harp to be stringed? It's such a masterpiece. And the other guy goes, no, I will do that myself. I love you, whatever. And you guys walk out of the shop, or?
Yeah, I left as I was doing the pyrotechnics.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so much for that.
So we need to kidnap his son.
No, just need to
You didn't say that.
No, this one phrased that wrong. After I hear the reaction, interrogate.
When you
what is the word for asking a person a favor?
Ask.
What?
Depends on the favor.
Well, making me the great ex-guitar. The great idea that I had like years ago. Was it years?
This is the first time I hear about this.
Oh, do I even have that image still somewhere?
Explain me, Lost Song.
You still
What
have the
is
letter
this
from.
great axe you talk about?
See, I'm just
yeah.
I'm just trying to
Actually,
find it now. I think I
the
sent it
first
once
time
before.
he mentioned X, that's actually where your interest would peak, Duran. Yeah, no.
Where is it? Where is it?
What are you trying to do?
The blueprint that I made for the great axe.
Oh yeah.
I think I sent it
Perfect.
to you.
Yeah, you probably, or you posted in D&D. I'm not
I
sure.
think D&D
Maybe
links.
campaign shit posts. No, D&D links probably. Yeah.
As image
Does it matter?
from.
Found it. Copy link.
You pinned it.
Did I pin
You
it?
pinned it in D&D links.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
did.
Great blueprint.
Basically, I show you that.
That's basically what this guy. This is exactly what this guy saw.
And this is exactly what I'm seeing now.
That is exactly what I am sharing with you because I made a copy of the. Oh, let me just.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'll just quickly put it on
What's your
stream so
reaction,
stream
Duran?
also knows what I'm showing
This is
you.
interesting, unique. Has many flaws when it comes to design. Like, how are you supposed to grab it? How are you gonna swing the guitar axe without breaking a string? Stuff like that. But I'm just thinking about that to myself.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, person that has never crafted a thing in his life before. This is shit.
I mean, you're not wrong. And I think my stream has completely frozen, so I can't really. So they don't see it. That sucks. Oh well.
This is interesting, also.
This one knows. This one wants it.
I'll tell you what. Since you guys helped me when I was in a predicament, I'll help you craft this unique weapon.
I see. Well, this one just needs to get. How would you say this? The assistance of the shopkeeper's son. He showed interest in the blueprint. So, how would this one go about getting the assistance of a other person in this matter? See, this one would go for a quick grab of said person. However, the rest of the people probably do not appreciate such a approach to the matter.
And I'm pretty sure that if you did that, the person that offered to help you would also not like that at all.
Yes. But
also, after you made your gestures and said something for your pyrotechnics thingy, even though in theory nothing happened, so Fenwin keeps now 2 eyes on you.
I've got him distracted, boys. Run!
Yeah, basically.
I'll tell you what, Lost Song. Give me a few days to work out the kinks of the design.
This one would appreciate the offer.
Okay, basically, Duran, you are completely capable of making such.
Oh, I can't do sound for shit.
What?
I can't do sound for shit.
So
exactly.
The sound box and the strings.
But you know exactly that you won't be. You can make like the X, but you won't be able to make. Yeah, it's an instrument. That's the problem. You could try, but there's yeah.
I know. I'm
You
full
would be
aware that I
able to-
can't sound for shit,
Yeah.
but I can work out the parts where the weapon is unusable. You know, in its current state.
Uh, I'm basically saying if he would make this axe, he wouldn't be able to use it as an instrument. Basically,
Good thing
you
he's not
would
saying he's
actually
crafting
need
it yet.
someone who's. Okay, yeah.
He's looking
You
at the
can-
design, going over the design, and fixing the
Yeah,
design for as
Basically,
much as he
you
can
want to
see.
make a good. You want to make a proper blueprint out of this.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Exactly, you can do that.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna need help because while I can work out on the part of the weapon, I can't do instruments for shit.
And that's it. This is where the kidnapping comes. I mean, assistance. What is the word I am needing to look?
When you start to say kidnapping, Fenwin raises an eyebrow.
See, normally where I am from, we call it a forced adoption. No.
Are you also
Forced
adopted?
adoption.
Or at least it would translate to such a phrase in the common tongue.
Okay, let's go at this normally. You guys probably want to talk to Giorgio. You don't
Yeah,
know
basically.
I know, me
Giorgio,
and
but you know it's his son. So I don't know what you guys are. At this point, it's almost evening while you're discussing the customer.
oh, we're not
out-
discussing it in front of the shop, obviously.
Okay, I don't know. I
Well,
thought- Where are you walking?
I
then?
mean,
yeah, good question.
I know.
Where are we walking?
we're looking for eating places
Oh, fair
in,
enough.
in the middle class area, because Velvet can get us in there.
with dwarfs
Ah,
because
Well-
you ain't drinking better anywhere else.
the street that you were before, the main street, where there were like anvils and stuff like that. If you would go back there, I am sure Duran would know some. Yeah, or maybe not on the main street itself.
There's
I
probably
think
some
Duran, you would
goldsmith
know.
guild.
You would know like a dwarven
A
place.
cousin of
that
a
you
cousin of a cousin.
Yeah, you would know. Yeah, you would know extended family member around where you could, who would lodge you, no problem. I'm not sure if they would actually. Yeah, I guess if you would introduce them as your friend.
These one could sleep in the
But I
stable.
think. I think you are, yeah, with 4 people, you will probably need tavern. So that's the. Yeah, okay. You're basically searching for a dwarven tavern, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's owned by a cousin of a cousin of a cousin or some
Yeah,
shit.
fair enough. I think you would be able to find that. Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess you walk to there. I don't know.
And you find the tipsy troll. Wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah. That would be an awesome plot twist. No, it's not the Tipsy Troll. It's all how would it be called? Good dwarven name. The Stout Beer. Or the Stout Barrel. I also like that. Anyway, yeah, no, the Stout Barrel. Anyway, and when you walk in, the dwarf that's behind the desk, there are some dwarves in here. Actually, in the room itself, a few humans as well, but it's mostly dwarves. And well, you hear them talking loudly as dwarves do. But the barkeeper, then as you walk in the door, Duran says, a gold forge. It's been a long time. I always like you folk around here. And looks a bit at you. Do I know you from somewhere? And he tries to few dwarven names, but yeah, he uh, actually doesn't get Duran. But I guess you could say who you are for it, and then yeah,
During Golfward,
Duran. Duran, the son of uh,
Gimli!
I don't know. Gimli, exactly. No, no, no. Wait. Of uh, Ilmik.
son of
The son of
Gimli, I don't
Ilmik.
care.
It's the son of Ilmik.
No,
I
don't
remember.
stop.
uh,
The son of Kilmig.
no. Ilmik, it would be, right? Anyway, the son of Ilmik. I know. My grandfather and him were good friends. Gimli. No, no.
There's an extra M there. Gimli. There you go.
What? Kill me. Why is there a K at the
Gimlick.
end?
Kilmick.
Kill me. Gimli. Whatever. I mean, you know who your father is. And he says, my grandfather and him were always good friends. What a man, what a man. May he feast with, what's your dwarven god name again? Moira, Mondra,
Muradin!
He's so
Moradin.
drunk he can't even say the name.
No, I can't remember the name. He would
No, the dwarf is drunk. I don't care.
Fair
That's
enough.
the
He's actually not from Goldforge. He's from other, but he's also from another great family of the hill dwarfs.
It's the
Those
bronze
who are
forge.
known for being brewers and stuff.
Gold beer.
What?
Gold beer.
Gold beer? Nah, that's too easy. Full barrel. There you go. His name is I don't know. What's a good dwarven name? Uh, whatever. Blah blah full barrel. And yeah, and he actually is like my friend, you can stay the night for free. Don't worry about it. And he hasn't even realized.
I thank him when I go to drink.
He hasn't even noticed the other guys behind you, though. He was talking to you.
I thank him when I go to drink.
And you go to drink. And you probably don't go to an empty table, or do you go to a table with a few dwarfs there? I mean,
As many dwarves as it is possible.
Well, you do that, and you go to them, and they immediately welcome you with open arms. One of them just one of them immediately orders a drink for you, and yeah, they introduce each other as different dwarves in the city. A lot of them artisans as well. Some of them say they're yeah. You are well respected in these circles. Let's say it like this. Anyway, enough of this. What do the others do?
Be right back.
For talking about how to kidnap. I mean, not kidnap.
I just sit at an empty table and get something to eat and drink,
Mhm.
and I will pay for it.
Yeah. There are different kind. uh, there are different kinds of beers on the menu, and in if you actually would want something non-alcoholic, that would, I guess, be water.
Water it is then.
What it is. And to eat, sure enough, there are different kind of stews and also some uh, two
Just a
meat
cheap stew.
two meat dishes are also on the menu, like one with sausages and one with beef.
No, just some cheap food.
Some
The
cheap food,
the
sure.
something cheap that
A
will make me
mushroom
full.
stew, for example,
Yeah,
or
yeah, that's
or
okay.
beer, something like
Mushroom
that.
stew it is.
Okay, fair enough. That's not much, I would say. The water is basically in total maybe a silver or two silver.
Yeah, make it two, and that's okay.
2 silver seems about right. We are in the city after all. Yeah, basically you order the cheapest thing on the menu. Fair enough. What do the others do? I mean, Duran went to some 12, made some new friends, drinking buddies, uh, uh, starting to get drunk. Light got to an empty, well, got something cheaper on the menu, a mushroom stew and some water. What do Layla and Asa do?
Where's the menu?
I don't have a menu prepared, but there are different, actually many different kind of beers. One or
Typical
two wines
dwarves.
as well. There are a bunch of stews. There's a dish with sausages, a dish with beef. Yeah, that's mostly it for the food. I mean,
I'll take a soup and light alcoholic beverage.
okay, you take a light ale and what is it? I don't know, some kind of stew, meat stew or whatever, and that would be reasonable. 3 silver,
Sure.
and yeah, so
What is the size of the
Asa said
mugs?
BRB.
he's. I
What
can see him.
what is
Oh,
the
wait.
size of the mugs?
The size of the mugs. Dwarven size, which doesn't mean small.
Okay. So how big am I thinking in volume?
What?
You know the German.
Do I get
Once.
like a boot?
Yeah, it's a mass. Yeah, a liter of beer.
Cool.
Yes.
Give me like 3 of those.
Oh, you're a bold one, Lost Song.
Duran, have you seen me? Have you seen this one? I need to drink at least that much to feel it.
Oh, but you still drink like a child.
But of
Well,
course.
we take
Werewolf
that
can
as-
drink. God damn it, not bad. No.
This one is only 22.
The dwarves who were a bit of how would I say this, bit suspicious about that cat who walked in. You really stand out because all the dwarves
I'm
are
like twice
basically
the size
horses,
of these
right?
fucks.
Yeah, actually, yeah, and you actually would have to lower your head a little bit because you are very low below the ceiling before you sit down. But yeah, actually, but when you order like 2 drinks and or was it 3 drinks?
3 drinks.
Yeah, the dwarves seem a bit a lot more relaxed now and more welcoming. Like, at least he can drink. Hey, stranger, sit over here. And yeah, I guess they would also make place at the table with Duran.
Yeah, just use 2 chairs because I'm that big. Compared to them.
Yeah, basically they take one of the empty tables and put it over there.
Yeah, so I can sit on the table.
Yeah. Anyway.
Drink and make merry, boys! Also,
okay.
no one's responding to the fact that loss is only 22.
Oh no, I laugh.
There is no age restriction on drinking in this war.
Oh no,
Except
I
for if you
laugh.
look too young.
He really is a child.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, fair enough. The other dwarfs at the table would all go, well, different, like, there's no dwarf at the table is less than 100. But actually,
I'm 10
Duran,
times
you
your
still
age.
would be, Duran, you would be, how would I say this? Still one of the oldest there, I guess. Maybe there are 2 or 3 that are older than you. It's like a big table, so there are like now 8, 9 dwarfs around with you, and also us. Anyway, Sir Fenwin also orders some, yeah, some water and a stew, without even saying a word, just pointing on the menu. And he would also sit at the table with Lyot and Leyland, but a bit further away, like at the other end. But okay, so far so good. And I don't know, get drunk. Or what's your plan?
We get fucked up.
I mean,
And tomorrow we work.
fair enough.
Yes,
I mean-
work. Kidnapping that one guy.
I mean, Leyland, do you do you keep at the 1 ale? If
Yes.
you do, you don't have to make. Okay, then you don't need to make.
I'm not
contribution.
like Halen is he doesn't take a lot of alcohol.
Okay, and Duran and Lost. Good question. I mean, well, for Duran, it won't stay at the first round that someone gave him, I guess.
I'm drinking till the dwarfs start falling, and then I'll drink more.
All right,
And I have my 3 drinks.
you have your 3 drinks. Uh,
2 con saves.
what? 2? No. Okay, you both do me basically a Constitution save. Duran, because you are dwarf, you get advantage. Asa, I don't think I gave you advantage last time I did the alcohol check, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect also is it save or check? I can't remember.
Drinking.
save.
It's anti-condition, so it's a save.
Oh yeah, I have. Oh
I
fuck.
don't think there's a Constitution check anyway.
Yeah, there is. Ta-da!
Yeah, but but for what do you even use a con check? I think the
Con
only
check
time
is,
we used
for
it was in
breeding.
perfect campaigns when you try to shit on on command.
Yeah, it's
Because
you.
try
It's
to
for
actively do
it's
something
for
frustrating.
physical activity mostly. So
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Do have advantage 17 and 50. Yeah, I guess you guys do quite fine. Duran, you get. I guess as a dwarf, you would also give 1 round after others gave 1 and totally would. So you would, or would you give a round, or would you? Let's see, Duran.
I'm the guest.
Huh? Yeah,
I'm
I
the
guess
guest.
you are. Some degree, but I guess at one point you will. Let's say you don't pay for the drinks, but you get to eat. You eat something, so you would spend like 1 silver or something, and Asa, you would spend like 5 silver or something.
You're not making me spend a silver, right?
You don't need to.
No, because I have only gold. I don't want to track silver coins.
Don't worry about it.
I'll just toss in a silver for you then. Nah,
Well, yeah, fair enough.
this man is a great man. I shall pay.
Yeah. And as the other dwarfs are already talking around, Asa seems well drunk, but not like yeah.
I'm getting there, basically.
You're holding your own against the other dwarves, and Duran, you are still doing the best of all the other dwarves, and you could go on drinking. I guess at this point, Leyland would have already went to ask for a room. I mean, not for. I mean, separately.
Gay. Can I ask for
Yes.
if those other dwarves know a bit about Giovanni and Giorgio?
Let's see. I guess with 9 dwarves around.
Someone will have to know, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking how a dwarf would be. Yeah. Okay. Basically, remember that Duran saw that one house with a fancy stonework and it was a hammer and a chisel as the sign. One of the dwarf basically says that his brother works over there, and this Giovanni guy lives on the other side of it, and basically he doesn't talk good about him and say that he's how would I say it?
A massive racist cunt.
Nah, yeah, maybe he wouldn't be too off then. Yeah, basically, but yeah, to some degree. I mean, as dwarves would say that he actually is a cunt, and that I don't know how would he make the dwarf angry.
Insulting his stonework.
I don't know. Maybe he would have said that the stonework isn't really that much of art, and yeah, that would be something.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
do
have
something
some
else.
talk with this guy tomorrow.
Or basically, we would have discussed about at some point like that music is the real art and stonework this crude form of art, if it could be even called it, if that could be even called art, something like that. Anyway, do you
Oh,
guys,
someone is.
something else?
Yeah.
I
Someone's
mean,
getting
also, I guess, Lyot and Leyland, you also would have the chance if you want to ask around in the tavern, maybe the barkeeper or other guests at the table, Sir Fenwin, even though he doesn't talk much.
I would ask the barkeeper if he knows the Tipsy Troll.
The tipsy troll. The barkeeper thinks a bit and says, I think I heard of something like that, but it's certainly below our standards here. They are on the other side of the wall, near the, how would you say that? Down in the south. But I don't know where exactly. Heard a lot of, what's the right word for that? Zwielichtig. A lot
What?
of
Shady.
shady. Yeah, exactly.
Shady is the word.
A lot of shady folk go there. Maybe not the worst tavern in all of Groundskeep, but certainly one I wouldn't go.
Oh, okay, then I might have heard the wrong name to where I didn't know to go to, but still, thank you for. So I don't want to imply I want to go. But yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted.
And he says, "Yeah, good night, fellow. A friend of Duran is a friend of mine." And yeah, he also seems really drunk at this point. He drinks. When he brings a beer to the on the table with the dwarves, he also often stays for drink himself. So yeah. Anyway, did you was to ask something else? Lost and Duran at the table.
Yeah, specifically about the son of Giovanni. Like, are the same negative things going around for him, or?
You would say the son. I heard Giovanni's wife left him cause he's such a miserable cunt. But yeah, they had a son. He's still with the guy, helps out in the workshop or something. Haven't seen much of him. He only he keeps him busy with work. Only sends him out when he has to deliver something. Take yeah. Don't know much about him.
That's where we strike.
No.
No, we can just make up something that he delivers us something. Like we buy something and he delivers.
Oh no, that's where we talk to him, not kidnap.
Yeah, that's where we not kidnap him.
Okay.
Well, okay, the kid is okay. The kid's alright. The dad's account, the kid's alright. Good to know.
Well, you do not know that, but yeah. And that,
I mean, there's no
could also
negativity
be a
going
cunt,
around.
but yeah, basically, yeah, we don't know much about him. He usually just stays at the workshop there. Whatever. But you now know that he actually does, well, is the apprentice of this. He works at the workshop of the father. Oh well.
Good,
And
so now we know where to
was there
break
something
in.
else you wanted to find out about the city? Let me remember.
Tipsy Troll and the guitar racks.
Yeah, I mean,
We
mostly.
could ask for Layla, maybe.
Oh yeah,
because she
right.
had
That was
this
also a
incident, but
thing.
I don't
If you
know if
still
we
care
should.
about Octo at all, you could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Brad,
It
I
was
need
with
to know
Octo.
where to put my axe.
Huh?
I am
Where to
going
put
to
your axe?
murder Octo.
I mean, you could ask for a gnome and with that description, the description of
Yeah.
Octo, like ask for a red-haired gnome with a weasel or something. But
That
I
likes to
don't
steal
know.
shit that doesn't belong to him. Dun dun
I
dun dun
mean,
dun.
they don't think. No, they don't. They haven't seen a gnome like that. But they also say there are how many are there? There are 37,000 or something people in this city, depending if you count the slums or not. So I don't know how many hundreds of those are gnomes, but but certainly too much for me to know more. Maybe even how many hundred, maybe even 1,000. Who knows?
Yeah, point taken. I guess my axe will not taste blood these days. But
Big
I guess I guess they would also. Where is your ex actually from? It's actually from Minona, right?
Yeah.
Or was that something? Yeah, that's something you brought with you.
Yeah.
They would also, I guess, they would discuss about the making of your eggs. I mean, it's a
It's a
it's a
very
good
basic.
egg for human standards, but or it's a fine egg for human standards. But the dwarves would also. I mean, the dwarves would mostly be curious, not be of the quality, but of the different smithing style they
I always
down
just
from Minona.
I always just assumed it was just a big slab of iron, hammered to look a bit like an axe, with a sharp edge on it. So very crude.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But they would also look at it in terms of like you the iron or the mixture of iron they would use down in Minona was different. It was yeah, whatever. Dwarven stuff. Some other of them are also smiths, but mostly toolsmiths actually.
I'm going
Yeah.
to perform.
A walk?
Oh my god. Interesting. You do that after you have drunk your 3
Yes.
liters of beer.
Do
Okay.
do I need to roll again because disadvantage?
You can
Everyone else is drunk
see
too, so
the 15. The the 15 is high enough that you don't have to roll with disadvantage, but barely.
15? Alright, yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah. So performance 17 with your bongos, I guess.
Fuck yeah, what other instrument?
Yeah, and um, especially because they are drunk, they really like it, and they to detect they sing a dwarven song, and well, you don't understand much, but it's certainly
Actually,
a
I
drinking
do.
song. Oh yeah, actually you do. Never mind. You understand it, and but even though you haven't heard the song, you understand with your dwarven that it is a drinking song, and yeah.
And
And the barkeeper is happy because that makes more money.
after I heard it a few times, I'm going to sing along because I can speak Dwarven, so I continue it.
When you do that, that's the first time they have you speak Dwarven, because even among themselves, I guess would they have spoke Dwarven? I guess when you went to them, they would have changed to Common, and even though your Dwarven is perfect, yeah, they would be very happy that you actually also speak Dwarven and give you another beer. Anyway, so much for the. I think that rounds off the evening perfect.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah, and in the next morning, because of your high enough con saves, I guess you don't have much of a headache. Lion and Leyland are well rested. Well, they are just you. Nah, I don't think Duran lost would feel much about getting drunk last night. Yeah. I guess you guys went to sleep there. Um, what would be realistic? Also, silver. I think I made the price a bit too high for the drinks and stuff.
We
silver
have
seems fine.
500 gold, Argard. We're fine.
Yeah, but you have to make it realistic. That's the problem. Yeah, no, I think.
Do we though? Is it really that important that the
No,
price is realistic?
no, it's more for me also to think. It's always adventures in D&D are always rich. That's the problem. But because equipment is so expensive, that like a farmer, or okay, how would I say this? A normal person in the city would be able to get a meal, yes, but a normal person in the city would not be able to get plate made armor. Because
Most,
2,000
most
gold
adventurers
is a
also
lot.
won't be able to get plate.
What most?
most adventurers also wouldn't be able to get plate. It's
Eh.
it's $2,000 on top of constantly needing to restock on materials, ammo, healing potions,
Repair.
repairing gear, new gear.
Okay, fair enough. Because it's a city, I would say for you 3 in total gold. You can split it however you want. Duran doesn't. As I said, Duran's for free. And yeah, that's about it. And well, off to a new day, I guess. Now that I think about it, Sir Fenwin and Sir Roderick would have probably also said where they would meet up. I forgot about that. He said he would catch him in the morning, but this is a big city. So
So that
how
means
would
we
you
are
be
left
able to find him anyway?
unsupervised.
No, I don't think.
Or he has a message scroll. Or something like that.
Yeah, or maybe just send a. I guess Sir Fenwin would have sent a messenger um, to basically say at what inn they are staying. At you are staying. Okay. That also out of the way. Okay. Yeah. Do you head back to Giovanni's?
I mean, we need to find the kid.
You do.
But we could also go to the Tipsy Troll. Because we now
You could-
roughly know where it is.
I need to have a talk with him though.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be
He insulted a friend of mine and he insulted a friend of mine.
We dwarves are vengeful people.
You
You just made an
And he
enemy for
insulted
life.
one of my two
Well, says the cat.
and he insulted one of my 2 crafts.
Oh, you're a mason? Or
Yeah.
not mason? What's it called? No, I think mason is the correct word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have proficiency in mason's tools and smith's tools. Back when I was a wee lad, I learned how to do masonry.
I mean, you had 200 years of time, so sure. Okay.
So last song,
Um,
let's have a talk with this mate.
This one rather not make himself more suspicious. After all, we have a surprise adoption. I mean, request for assistance. This one in words. This one is a bard, but does not know the words. Ironic.
So Fenwin shakes his head.
You're still here.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, we're still supervised.
Yeah, he's actually really good at just. He doesn't make much of a presence in that regard. He's similar to life. I mean, as in, even though, and how would I say this? He doesn't make much of a presence, which is impressive considering that he actually is a knight and does have, well, not like full plate armor. I think he's stud leather or something, but he actually does have an insignia that, as far as you can tell, means that he is a knight. That's also where the City Watch guy looked on, or like in City, the City Watch looks towards you guys and then see him following you. They, yeah, they let you pass. Cool.
So, where are we going?
I mean, I already claimed most of the session, so.
I mean, you could try to head to the Gypsy Troll or you could also. So Roderick said he would be here in the morning. He isn't here yet. You could try to wait.
Yeah, we should probably not leave.
We could wait. Like, where should we wait? I asked a friend where Sir Roderick wants to meet up.
He would say, "We will meet here, and not towards the tavern, the inn you stayed in."
So this one assumes we will have to stay here for the time being.
Yes.
How would he say? How would he say this? Oh, I'm not sure.
So let's wait.
I guess he would say, if we head out, we should be back. We should come back soon.
This one assumes it will take some time, so let's just wait. Perhaps we can even make a better plan than surprise adoption.
Okay. So are you actually going to make a plan? It would be interesting also for me to prepare for next session.
So we go to the workshop, we light it on fire.
No.
I can go there.
And we take whoever walks out of the workshop.
I can go there and preach for the mighty glory of Moradin.
And while you're doing that, Light goes in the back and kidnaps the kid.
We could also no, not. Well, we could write a letter where we request a meeting with Georgia. We could also try to get Giovanni out of the store somehow for like an hour or two.
Oh,
and then his son has to take over.
Not forcefully.
Oh.
Not forcefully, like get him out somehow, and that he has time to repair. So.
I mean, the kid sounds like he's already, yeah, old enough.
I mean, you don't know exactly where his workshop is, but it would be easy to assume that's basically just
ask around.
No. I mean, it's very likely that it's just at the how would I say this? In the back of the shop, or how would I say this? Like the shop isn't like the whole bottom floor, so
yeah, so it would be
probably
in the
back.
back
Side somewhere. Yeah. That's like the most likely. Most houses in this area would be like 2 stories, and at the bottom you have the store fronts basically, and and in the back like
the workshop.
Depending on what the trades workshops, those are also sometimes more different, more in the front if it's more of a smith or forge, whatever, big or smaller, and then usually in the second on the second floor there's the sleeping living area of those people who work there.
We could also what can I? Okay, we could buy a rundown instrument, snap something at it that has to be repaired, and give it to him to repair it. Because Giovanni wouldn't do it himself. He's too elite for that if it's just some flimsy little instrument.
Or I could
Could
make
be.
an instrument that's really pretty but makes shit sound.
But then he would most likely be interested if it's pretty. It has to be ugly.
Basically, he wants to find a job that he would give to his apprentice and not do himself.
Well,
Yes.
but
the
if it's a
problem is,
good
even if
looking,
he has it, then how do you contact him?
We just add a note and say, hey, we are the people with the guitar X, meet us there.
Fair enough, but it would be hard to. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Make a
But
flute
you would
knife.
need to. You would need to. What's it called? To hide that note good enough that he doesn't see it on his first inspection and only is visible on, like.
We make a flute knife, and that way he knows it's from the guy that wants to make the guitar axe.
We could do that. And yes, you could do it. And yes, because you said you can't make
A
music,
flute
it will be
knife?
shit like you.
It's a
Yeah.
flute knife.
That's brilliant. I like it.
I'm not sure if this will work, but okay.
look, my idea was just to make a ornate harp, because it might look good, but if the only job for it is to tune it, then he'll probably say, my apprentice will tune it. Because it looks good.
We could also just wait for him to let the guy go out of the
Oh
store.
yeah,
and
we're just
have
gonna do a
some wait.
stakeout. A big fucking
most-
cat, a dwarf, and 2 humans, or a half-elf. I can't remember.
We have 2 humans.
A human and I can't remember if it's 2 humans or a human and a half-elf or some shit.
1.5 human, half an elf, a dwarf, and a
They
Tabaxi.
can't stay there forever.
And it's
Yeah, but he's
also
racist,
pretty
call the guards.
possible that he lives in like the second floor of the shop, and he's not even
Very likely, yeah.
He
it's
has to
not
get
very-
food. It's the medieval ages. There's no fridges.
Yeah, true.
True that.
True.
So he
it's
just
and
wait-
you know
we-
that, and you know that he that apparently the wife left the guy. So who knows that? So I don't know how they get food. So they probably would, well, either cook themselves or go out to eat something.
So we
So after
wait.
each-
Delivery food
actually-
services?
I don't think there are food services back in those days. Maybe, yeah. I mean, you could ask. There are delivery guys to deliver messages or carry something to someone.
Deliver
I
me
guess you could
food.
Tell them, like, yeah, probably you could tell them, hey, go to that tavern, order that stew, and bring it over here, and then give them a cup or something for bringing it here.
Leyland
No,
is
but
an
that-
elf.
I think that's our best chance, just to wait at least until supper.
They know
Or
me,
not
so I can't.
If we
yeah,
dress
but-
up Leylin well, he
No.
can just go in and act like an interested buyer.
For a few hours. Yeah.
Or he polymorphs one of us into a rat.
That
Nah.
would work.
Wait, it doesn't even have to. No, wait. Alright, beast. The limitation is beast. No. Otherwise, I thought maybe something like a phantom thingy or something like that. But yes, it needs to be.
Or you turn invisible. Or you
Or-
cause a ruckus outside.
Ruckus? I can do that!
Or a bat
No.
or something.
I
that
need
flies.
I need some fire, and I need time.
You need mental health care.
Nah!
I'm sorry, I can't help you with that.
Alcohol is mental health care, right?
See, that German gets it.
No,
see.
that was.
Rolled an 18. Yeah, you're lost.
I know.
Exactly.
Not only are you lost lost song, you're also lost cause.
Yeah. Maybe you should rename Lost Scholars.
Hey, I wrote you a little song.
That's your stage name.
It goes a bit like this. You a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Ah.
Oh my god, I need a little violin or no guitar for this here just so I can do that.
As a
The
bio
smallest
ukulele.
violin. Smallest violin on earth.
Yeah, the smallest violin in the
anyway,
world plays a song for you.
Until
God damn it.
what's the right word? Lunch. So I guess until I mean, there are not actually many customers who come in there.
Well,
as
yeah,
I
if the
think.
owner's a racist.
No, I mean also, but those two who came in, the one, well, they came in together, women and the man, both look like better clothing, certainly like rich merchant, something like that. They went in with a big loot, or as far as you can tell, what that instrument. You don't know that much about instruments. Yeah, also come out again. One of and also a kid holding a letter goes in there, comes out without the letter, and that's basically what happens until lunch. And so Roderick, who not Roderick, so Fenwin, who was with you and just going along with you, just watching that shop, he doesn't seem to care that much.
You could sing outside, Asa. So that the guy just listens.
No. I'm stealthing. I'm I'm hiding with a newspaper or something.
Oh yeah, right.
Poke a hole in it.
I don't think there are. Would there be newspapers in this city?
Give me
Not
one of the
the
books
time-
from the bag of holding.
Not the kind of newspapers you would think of. I
Look,
guess.
it's already looking stupid because I'm a big fucking cat with a small fucking book in front of my face.
Yes. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I guess you left your. You actually have a chest, right? Where you put your stuff in. I guess you you took that just with you and then left it for now at the inn. I don't know. Or did you?
Yeah, basically
Or
that.
did you just carry it around with you?
Yes, I totally have that chest right in front of me.
Yeah.
We could enlarge the chest somehow, and then you can
Hide in the
just
chest.
play in.
What's
There's
in
like
the,
this
what's
giant
in
chest
the box?
on string.
What is it? What's in the box worth? Storage Wars.
Oh god. Don't put us in a box.
Oh god, Schrodinger. No.
He might die! Or he might
Or
not!
will he?
God damn it. Yes, no, maybe. Can you repeat the
Can you repeat the question?
I guess the guys I mean when it's around time for lunch, I guess Sir Fenwin in his short worded manner would suggest that you head back to the tavern. Basically Roderick's probably waiting.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, then we should postpone the guitar X after our
Oh,
prosecution.
No.
Okay.
Aw.
And as you come back to the tavern, Sir Roderick isn't there. And you, Sir Fenwin asks the barkeeper, and he tells that there hasn't been a message delivered or a guy called Sir Roderick in here. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, that smells like shit.
Alrighty.
Did they make him disappear?
Neat. Means we can go back to staking out.
You could. he Sir Fenwin leaves the barkeeper basically a message for what Rodwick gives a short description and yeah, and leaves with you guys again. And what would be during lunch? During lunchtime, you actually when you guess you would grab something to eat, maybe yourself. I don't know. Anyway, as you come back, you see Giovanni leaving the door, locking it behind him, and yeah, behind him actually what you assume would be Giorgio, brown hair, has some of the looks of his father. They both have a bit of how would I say, a 10 that god damn it, what's the whatever.
Duhan, you decide
And
the
Giovanni basically just talks about something about actually
Oh shit, Leyland.
he would probably say at least those rude customers
needs
from
to-
yesterday have
Arjun needs to go.
Yeah, we could call it now.
yeah, we can call
Yeah,
it
but
as it is.
what we were gonna do was still Velvet. You were gonna rant
Yeah.
at him, and I was gonna grab the kid and run into an alleyway.
Yeah, anyway,
I can do
Giovanni
that.
is talking about something how
Oh wait, even
at least
better.
those rude customers from yesterday haven't showed up today. I hope they well, or whatever. And also something and you're sure you have there isn't, what was it? You don't know why there wouldn't be a parcel that's specifically to you, something like that. And he goes like, no, I have no idea. They don't, I don't think they see you. They don't, yeah,
Okay, so the plan
that's it.
that I currently have thought up of. Velvet will distract him with a rant about how he should shut the fuck up about dwarven architecture. And how
Oh
he
no,
should
I'll
not
preach
insult
about
his
Moradin.
and that. Honor and all that. And lie it, you sneak a note into Giorgio's pocket. That way we don't have to go and do the surprise adoption.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
plan. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good.
So, Elias, you write a note. What do you write on the note?
Guitar X creator currently stays at name of the tavern we are at.
Yeah, just the guitars and
does
look
that?
for a fucking big cat.
Look for the cat.
Look for fucking big cat. Okay.
I am a waypoint.
Yeah, basically that.
Okay.
Go! Rant!
Shall I go?
And
What?
I enter shop.
oh no, they left the shop.
No,
outwards.
actually, they basically are currently
they're
in front
leaving
of
the
the shop, locking it, walking down the stairs to the shop. Well, yeah, and walking down the street, basically in the opposite direction of where you were staying. Basically, you were like one or two houses to the side of it, and just trying to not draw too much attention to you. I mean, I could make us a stealth check because I mean,
Oh shit again.
nah.
Come
I
here,
don't-
you big fucker! How dare you talk shit about my mate's work?
Okay, yeah. And Giovanni is like shocked of your voice. First looks around, doesn't see
I'm down
anyone.
here, you fucker!
Looks a bit downwards, sees you, and would be like, "Who are you? What do you want?"
How the fuck do you dare not know who the fuck I am? I'm Duran Goldforge from the Goldforge clan up in the north. I'm one of the best crafters of all time. Actually, I might actually be the best crafter of all time. You know what? Yeah, I am the best crafter of all time. How dare you not fucking recognize me?
He says, "Well, you're certainly not the best crafter of violence and what do we say, and harps."
What use does a harp have? Tell me, can you build a house with an harp? No, you can't, you posh fucker.
How dare you insult my craftsmanship like that?
You're the one who insulted the craftsmanship of my mate. Look at that beautiful house. How dare you fucking insult it? I guess we continue.
Basically, the shouting
he would
continues
go like,
back and
"Oh,
forth.
so you're a friend of," and then the name of whoever was the guy in there. Well, I see the rudeness runs in the family, or however you are related to each other, and blah blah, something like that. Giovanni actually shows quite a bit of temperament. Meanwhile, his son behind him takes a few steps back. Actually,
It's like, why do I live with him anymore?
yeah, looks towards his shoes and yeah.
I want to sneak around him,
Yeah.
so that I'm behind Giovanni.
19. Oh, you
yeah, I'm behind Giorgio. Sorry, is Giovanni totally endoused in a conversation? Sorry.
Yes.
Then I would just tap Giorgio on the shoulder and give him the note.
He would also look at you like, "Who are you?" And yeah, I guess you give him the note and then just go away, or what do you do?
Yes, I just give him the note and go away. It's just a note, and it's unfolded.
Yeah, okay. With yes, and you go away and like hello, and then he looks at the note. First a bit confused, and then his eyes open. He looks where you were, but yeah.
This point,
but you vanished.
After a bit, I think I would get angry, punch him in the dick, and walk away.
Anyway,
I just punch forward.
Well, Jojo wrinkles the thing together and puts it in his pocket. And yeah, as you two get more heated, you actually do what?
Punch him in the dick.
I punch forward, which means punch him in the dick.
Okay, before you do that, I will say the following. One of the, now probably always two together. Two of the city guards would actually at this point look towards you two because you make, well, you're quite loud. Yeah, I think you would notice that two city guards are watching you. Would you still punch him in the dick?
Fuck yes, I would.
Okay. They come over here and then please how would you say, no fighting here in the city, and
Wait, I'm not proficient,
you just punched
right?
Him, right? You're like they don't have to.
Punches always one damage. Just to hit with strength.
Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah.
Can I bless myself?
You.
Hallelujah! Holy dick punch!
Well, your D4 needs to be at least a 2. Inspiration! I use inspiration!
Okay, how many hit
points? Punch him in the dick!
How many hit points does a normal person have?
More than 1.
I only deal 4 damage.
No, you deal 1 damage. You blessed yourself for the 2 hit, right?
It's 1 plus strength.
No, that's if you're proficient.
Yes, it is. No, if you're proficiency, you had the proficiency modifier.
Not on damage. Let me check. Where would it be?
I can
Unarmed
remember.
strikes.
Yeah, he won't die from it, but still. Yeah. No.
Does it count
I
as
was thinking
critical
he would
hit?
probably say to the city watch that you attacked him and blah blah, but no, he wouldn't. He is laying on the ground, not saying much.
And don't you fucking dare insult my mate again! And I walk off.
Yeah, I guess the city watch. Well, they would shortly talk to each other, but then decide not to follow you.
Oh,
They
yeah,
help
you're right,
up
it's
the
one
guy on the
strength.
ground. And when you walk away, you could still hear the guy. Well, he will put you in front of the court and whatever, something like that.
I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah, something like that. Attacking an old man, how dare you!
You think you're old?
Yeah, exactly. Right next, you call yourself old. I was already old when you still shit in your pants. Anyway, no. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're gonna leave it for now there.
Yep.
And you guys would probably still head back to the tavern. And to your surprise, there would still be no. At this point, it's not that far from the shop, but what would we have? I guess even you will probably wait there, and when it becomes afternoon, there's still no sign of Rodwick and also no sign of the Giorgio yet. So Fenwin, who also always makes the relaxed appearance, doesn't say much. Seems to be confused about the situation and goes again to the barkeeper to ask if there really was no message or something like that. Yeah. Okay, and that's where we end the session. Or
Alright.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I guess we had some fun.
Thank you guys for showing up. If you want to see Velvet punch more guys in the dick, or if you just want to see more D&D in general, leave a follow or a subscription if you really want to. I believe that people will still get the founder badge since I only have like 4 subs. So yeah, this one will continue weekly. I might stream the next campaign that's going on, which will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. GMT plus 1, I believe. It's basically gonna be in like a day and a bit. So yeah, thanks for showing up and have a good one, people.